The future is always a fascinating subject to ponder. What will the world be like in 10, 20, or even 50 years? In this article, we take a look at some cool, futuristic gadgets that may become a reality in the future, and some that already exist. What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. In today's video, we are going to discuss the 10 gadgets that will blow your mind. Rocketbook Smart Reusable Notebook. This eco-friendly notebook has 32 pages that are easy to clean with a damp cloth when used with Pilot Frixion pens. The first reusable notebook of its kind. They claim it feels like writing on a conventional notepad thanks to its unique space-age paper, which is the first reusable notepad of its kind. The small size of this fantastic device makes it perfect to slip into a bag or jacket pocket. The one-sided design means it is less likely to break if dropped. It comes in a variety of sizes, and the Rocketbook app is compatible with it. This allows you to scan your notes, which will be saved to a cloud of your choice, so that you never lose your work and can go back anytime. Sing Cell Alpha Speaker. This spherical speaker piqued our interest because it is something really new in the world of home audio. Sing was started by a former Apple designer who claims this is the first triphonic speaker, meaning it creates sound using 3 speakers rather than 2. It doesn't sound that crazy, but we'll have to see one in person before making a decision. If you have extra cash available, the company recommends buying 3 of the speakers for the best sound quality. Tesla Cyberquad. The Tesla Cyberquad is a concept electric quadricycle all-terrain vehicle, or ATV, unveiled by Tesla Inc. at the Tesla Cybertruck unveiling in November 2019. Concluding the presentation at the company's design studio in Hawthorne, Elon Musk announced another what. At what point was it shown that the ATV was loaded into the back of the Cybertruck? Observers pointed to items seen at the presentation, indicating that the Cyberquad prototype was built by replacing the engine and plastic on a Yamaha Raptor. Some images of the rear suggest that the vehicle also appears to have the power plant borrowed from Zero motorcycles. The ATV was mentioned in the Cybertruck specs. The Cybertruck has been described as having space for your toolbox, tires, and Cyberquad with free space. The next day, Elon Musk tweeted, "Tesla 2-person electric ATV will come first as an option for Cybertruck." The price was not mentioned. The Cyberquad trademark was registered in November 2019 during Tesla's Battery Day 2020. Elon Musk presented investors with a prototype of the Cyberquad. He announced that the Cyberquad would be available as an optional accessory for the Cybertruck at the end of 2021. Elon Musk again mentioned the Cyberquad at the 2021 shareholders meeting in October, but did not provide further details on the start of the production. The ATV will most likely not go into production until Cybertruck RWD begins production in late 2023. BioSound Emerge Smart Speaker. The BioSound Emerge is the most attractive Bluetooth speaker on the market. BioSound Emerge has the Google Assistant, so it can also work with compatible home devices. Despite the small stature of this smart device, the sound is produced by a separate tweeter, mid-range driver, and subwoofer, resulting in detailed and enveloping music. You can also plug it into a second speaker to create stereo sound if you somehow have enough money left over after purchasing one. Dyson Purifier Hot and Cool Formaldehyde. Many of us know that air pollution is bad for our health, but we may have overlooked what happens in our homes. It turns out that cooking and cleaning fill our homes with pollutants to higher levels than outside. Our furniture also releases formaldehyde, a chemical produced during the manufacturing process. The latest version of the Dyson Hot and Cool Purifier includes filters to remove particles that pollute the air in our homes, such as formaldehyde. It also has many sensors to tell you what causes the most pollution. In this case, cooking makes the air quality tough, and it can be a powerful fan or a powerful heater. Vayonis Vespera Smart Telescope. Without an eyepiece to look into, the idea of a telescope can elicit several animated letters from our readers, but we can't help but drool at Vanos's magnificent new instrument. Vespera makes stargazing much easier. The spotting scope captures the images that reach its sensors and transmits them to your smartphone or tablet via Wi-Fi, allowing you to see the cosmos from under the covers. There are so many great futuristic gadgets out there that it's a great time to buy them. Imagine what the future holds for the fantastic futuristic devices that will appear over the next 10 years. Space tourism. Sure, this isn't exactly a futuristic device, but it's a technology and a future that we can all be excited about. Space tourism is human space travel for recreational purposes. There are several types of space tourism, including orbital, suborbital, and lunar space tourism. During the period from 2001 to 2009, 7 space tourists made 8 space flights aboard a Russian Soyuz spacecraft to the International Space Station, mediated by Space Adventures in collaboration with Roscosmos and RSC Energia. The advertised price was between $20 and $25 million per trip. Some space tourists entered into contracts with third parties to carry out certain research activities while they were in orbit. In 2007, space tourism was thought to be one of the first emerging markets for commercial spaceflight. Russia stopped orbital space tourism in 2010 due to the increase in the crew size of the International Space Station, using expedition crew seats that would previously have been sold to paying spaceflight participants. Orbital tourism flights resumed in 2015, but the planned flight has been postponed indefinitely. Russian orbital tourism has finally resumed with the launch of the Soyuz MS-20 in 2021. On June 7, 2019, NASA announced that starting in 2020, the organization aims to allow private astronauts to travel to the International Space Station using the SpaceX Crew Dragon spacecraft and the Boeing Starliner spacecraft for astronauts, public, which is expected to cost $35,000 per day for an astronaut and around $50 million for the round trip. Work is also continuing on the development of suborbital vehicles for space tourism. This is done by aerospace companies such as Blue Origin and Virgin Galactic. SpaceX announced in 2018 that it intends to send space tourists, including Yusaku Maezawa, on a free return trajectory around the moon aboard Starship. Futuristic gadgets in the form of robot butlers. Yes, housework is boring, but it is also uncomfortably necessary. But what if robots could relieve you of fatigue? Robots have already helped with vacuum cleaners and smart appliances. Larger and more capable robots are also appearing on the scene. We could live in a world full of useful robots that serve as butlers, chefs, or general helpers around the house, just like in a science fiction movie. Withings Body Scan. The Withings Body Scan revealed at the Consumer Electronics Show 2022 is what you would get if you paired a scale with a doctor who lives in your home. The Withings Body Scan will show you your total body fat mass, including separate percentages for arms, legs, torso, etc., as well as your vascular age. You won't get smarter scales than this if you don't mind being somewhat invasive to the point of sending electrical currents through your body. Furbo Dog Camera. This 1080p HD camera will allow you to stay in touch with your collie when you are away from home by providing line of sight through the lens. You will be able to keep an eye on your race anyway, thanks to a 160-degree wide-angle lens, a 4x zoom, and an infrared night vision mode. This device has many useful features, including a barking alert that sends a push notification to the phone if your dog is in danger, and a two-way communication system to talk to your pet and calm him down. You can also store up to 100 snacks on the device and remotely throw them to your pet to play during a delicious fetch game. With that being said, it's time to end today's video. Press the like button and subscribe to our channel for more interesting stuff. Peace out!